Hi, Miss Kaur, how are you?
Hi, Mrs. Sweetman. I'm good. How are you?
Have you ever been cold? Have you ever been hungry? Have you ever been alone?
What makes you ask that, Mrs. Sweetman?
I've just read a short story called The Little Match Girl. And in this story, which is set 200 years ago, there is a little girl who is all three of these things. She's cold, she's hungry, and she's alone. Her job is to sell matches to the people in the town. Matches were really important long ago because they were needed for heat, for lighting fires, and they were needed for light, for lighting candles. It's snowing in the story, and she is so cold that she lights the matches just to stay warm. And in the light of the matches, she sees what she needs: warmth, food, and love.
It makes me think of all the people who lack food, warmth, and love. It is really heartbreaking to think of children who are alone, hungry, and cold. Mrs. Sweetman, does the story have a happy ending?
You can find out by listening to the story being read. Students, you can listen to the story being read now too.
It was New Year's Eve. A little girl with no shoes or warm clothes was on the street. She was trying to sell matches. However, nobody bought her matches. Nobody felt sorry for her either. The girl didn't sell any matches. Her father would be angry at her for that. So she didn't go home. Instead, she sat in a corner between two houses. It was really cold, so the girl lit matches to keep warm. In their light, she also saw many wonderful things in her mind. The first match showed a hot stove. The second showed a yummy meal. The third showed a Christmas tree with many lights. Then one of the lights fell like a star. When a star fell, a person's soul went to heaven. The girl's late grandmother told her that. She was also the only person to care about the girl. To the girl's surprise, her next match showed her grandmother. "It was so beautiful," the girl cried. "Grandmother, oh, take me with you. You go away when the match goes out." The little girl wanted to keep her grandmother near her, so she lit a whole bundle of matches that gave off a really bright light. Then the girl's grandmother took her in her arms and carried her away. They flew high into the light. In the morning, people found the girl's cold body. The little match girl had a smile on her face. Nobody knew the reason for that. They also didn't know about her wonderful visions or her new joy with her grandmother.
Students, now that you have listened to the story, here are some questions you can think about. The little girl sees her grandmother in the story because her grandmother is the only person who loved her the most. Who would you see if you were to light the matches? Also, the little girl lit a lot of matches in the story. So what season are we talking about here? And what do you think happens at the end of the story? Try to give examples from the story. So we really hope that you enjoyed the story today, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, see you next time. Okay,
Bye.
cheerio. Bye-bye.